Walking is one of the simplest tools you have, yet most people overlook its ability to reset the mind. You know, movement at this pace, it brings in a shift in focus. It can be just as powerful as, let's say, a structured workout or even a meditation. Have you ever considered that? I mean, it's not just about steps. It's about giving your brain a chance to reset, to clear, to create better energy for the rest of the day. Walking might be the most underused mindset tool available to us. And it doesn't require any special skills or equipment or even big commitments. And this, I find, it gives you time to breathe, move, think, especially in ways that really cuts through the noise of the day and creates focus. So in today's podcast, I'm going to sell you on the idea of at least adding in some walking into your weekly routine. And if you want to raise your energy and find a rhythm that clears your mind while you're moving toward your goals, head over to talktoperry.com. In just 15 minutes, we can set up a simple structure that works for you and your goals so that you're boosting your battery, your mental and physical battery, and reclaiming your power. That's over at talktoperry.com. I'm dropping it down there in the lower third if you're watching on YouTube here. Walking, it connects both physical and mental progress. Maybe you've experienced that before. Maybe you've never considered it before. I don't know. Physically, it boosts circulation, lowers the stiffness that we get in our joints and aches, and it really supports recovery. And mentally, this is where I think a lot of times people don't really give credit to the mental side of walking. They look at it as, oh my gosh, I got to put in all this physical effort. But mentally, it just cuts through the stress. It helps you shift focus from the overwhelm to clarity. And it interrupts those racing thoughts that are buzzing through the day and distractions and everything, and resets your attention. Even short sessions, that can reduce mental clutter and help you just get in, more steps, but just to take the next steps of what you're going to do through your day more clearly. So I even find if I'm working at my desk a while, and if I just got to take a little mini break, just going, I work from home, but just to go up and down the stairs a little, get some water or whatever, just walk around, I feel a lot better. I feel like just a little mental boost to my energy, where sitting at a desk can kind of make you feel a little sluggish. So one thing I did this summer, I started going for 15 to 30 minute walks. Usually they were about 30 minutes, 2 miles. There were brisk walks. And I found that I would listen to empowering audiobooks along the way. So I'm learning and growing as I go. So with walking, there's this strong connection between walking and even decision making. Many people, they stall on choices because their brain is overloaded. A short walk can help that. It improves blood flow. It gives you space for thought. And it also supports consistency with your bigger goals, so that what I absolutely love with walking is you can fit it into your day without overthinking. I think sometimes you need to be a little strategic about it, but I find that I've been putting in my usually it's been evening walks. I'll get my workout done in the morning, but just this summer, I'm like, my gosh, I'm going to add in some walking. I didn't know how far I would go. It ended up being a consistent 2 miles. I would walk this little path around the neighborhood. And when I got back, I just felt amazing. I'm like, I'm going to do that tomorrow. Let's see how consistent I can be. And then I found all these other benefits were kicking in as a result. And I'm like, wow. So you could fit this in before a meeting, after dinner, between tasks. A walk really helps. It's like a reset button. And it's not a complex routine that requires planning. Walking can be flexible, right? It's always available. And when you build it around consistency, you can apply it to almost any setting. We'll travel and we're like, hey, let's get in a little power walk. And it doesn't always have to be 2 miles or anything like that. My wife and I, we did a walk at a local park the other day. It was probably 15 minutes. And we stopped and took in some scenery, but we got in some movement. So it supports your energy, that energy rhythm that you have. Especially if you can consider this, if you tend to fade in the afternoon like many people do, a walk, it will lift your energy without the crash. Now, I know a lot of times people are thinking that's the last thing I want to do is get up and move, but that's the very thing you need, and you'll get the energy boost without needing caffeine or sugar. And if you feel stuck in the morning, it can help you clear that fog in the morning, set a strong tone for the day. That's why walking, it can be your strongest mindset tool. If you really just pay attention to the journey, start practicing this. I mean, it adapts to your needs and it provides you benefits that you can feel immediately. So that's where I was looking at this summer. Now, I did realize we had some really super hot days. We had some inclement weather, and I know we're coming upon colder months. And I built that rhythm of walking. I enjoyed it so much and so much of the benefits that I got myself one of these foldable treadmills. It's a flat treadmill that the arms fold up and everything like that, and then you can collapse it down, leaning against the wall or store it under a bed. So I have that to add to my day anytime. It's such an empowering activity. And if you're ready to build a plan that uses walking or other simple methods to boost your energy and clear your mind, head over to talktoperry.com. We'll put together a structure that makes this tool, a part of your life. And it's in a way that's natural and just feels like, man, this is sustainable. I can do this anytime, anywhere, and take action on it. Because when you see walking as more than just this exercise thing you got to do, it becomes a lever for growth. You stop treating it as this background activity that you someday maybe will get there, and you start using it as a strengthening tool for your focus, your decision making, your resilience. Walking is free, accessible. It's available every day. The only choice is whether you use it or not, right? Just think. Walking has the power to steady your thoughts, clear your stress, and really sharpen your focus. So if you begin to use it as a tool, you're going to notice more clarity, more calm, more control over your mindset. I mean, that simple action, it can shift how you feel and how you show up in every part of your life. So just know you can choose to use your power, take control, start walking, start getting the benefits, or you can let the rationalizations, justifications, reasons why you can't do it, excuses, all that procrastination stuff, you can let that drain your power and control you. It really boils down to deciding and committing to yourself and your goals and choosing to figure out new ways, looking at possibilities, learning and growing, and keep moving forward. You've got this, my friend. I'd love to hear your top takeaway from today. You could drop those down in the comments. You absolutely rock. And as always, remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week. That's another Power Blast podcast in the books. Thanks so much for tuning in. And remember, when you are ready to recharge your battery, make sure you go to talktoperry.com. That's talktoperry.com. That's Perry. And I want to listen. I want to hear, what's going on. I want to help you in that 15-minute call to recharge your battery and reclaim your power so that you're off and running and creating massive momentum toward your dream. Also, every day, I am delivering more motivation, support, tips, and strategies inside my free community with amazing people like yourself. And we are conquering the mindset and the fitness. I do 52 weeks of free training in there. Plus, I coach and I mentor people, as well as give you access to tons of resources and guides. It's called my Upside Down Fitness Community because we work on a lot of mindset stuff, the inside stuff. And we're a fun group of people striving to make healthier habits in this awesome chapter of life. So make sure you get in there. I promise you'll absolutely love it. Just head over to upsidedownfit.com and you can get into the group. And hey, you would be an awesome friend if you get over to iTunes or wherever you listen to your podcast and leave an honest rating and review for the Power Blast podcast. It helps awesome people like you find the show even faster, and that's who I'm looking for, awesome people like you. That's all I have for this week, my friend, and just to let you know, you absolutely rock. That's all I have for this week. I'll see you on the next Power Blast podcast, and always remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.